Hey guys, welcome back to Games and You. This is part 2 of our E3 podcast. With me, as always, is Mateo.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And back again, we have Ivan.
Hi.
So a couple months ago, or how long ago is that? That was a long ass time ago.
That was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, we had a.
That was like 2 months ago.
We had a pre-E3 podcast. Now E3 happened like a week or two after that, so this is really late. But we're gonna be wrapping up stuff that's happened since then, and not just E3 itself, because we actually have more facts and whatnot. Before that starts, we haven't really brought up, because we haven't recorded anything, Iwata has passed away, and since we are a Nintendo-only podcast, I think it's right to just bring him up, because he was such a big part of so many great games.
You really didn't know how much he's done for the company until he passed on. Like, besides being the president of Nintendo, but I had no idea how he was a big debugger, especially when it came to, like, Pokemon and Melee and working on Earthbound. It really surprised me on how much he's actually done when you just think about him. He's not just, like, the please understand direct guy. He's done so much more.
He's the kind of guy you want in video games. He was an executive, but he started out as a developer, and there's this quote he had. It's like,
in my mind.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm.
He's like, in my mind. No, yeah, in my mind, I'm a developer. On my card, I'm
president, and then
in my heart, I'm a gamer.
I'm a gamer. Yeah, no, it's and like really like that's the kind of person you want in charge of stuff. And
my favorite game of all time is my favorite game of all time because of what he did for it. Because Silver and Gold, the Pokemon games, they had to fit it onto a 2 megabyte cartridge or whatever for Game Boy Color or original Game Boy, and they were gonna fit the original Kanto, like the entire region, onto it. And by the time that they programmed up to Kanto, they couldn't fit it. They didn't have enough space. So Iwata went through and reprogrammed everything to be able to fit on a 2 megabyte cartridge. And
wow,
that's the only Pokemon game to even do that. Like the new ones don't even do that, and that's insane. But yeah, thank you, Iwata. Moving on to E3. First of all, what was your guys' this year's E3 overall? Was it good or?
I thought it was okay.
I thought it was better than previous years. I mean,
yeah, I think
for
some
it was companies
good overall.
More than others.
Fallout started it off, and then we had Last Guardian stuff throughout there, and some surprises.
Yeah,
a lot of dull also in there.
Yeah, a lot, and a lot of 2016. Not much going on this year. There's some stuff coming out this year, but it was a lot see you again next year.
Yeah, but that's most E3s in general, where they're coming out next year.
Yeah. I guess we're at this point in the life cycle where the console's been out for 2 years, and so I was kind of hoping this would be like a 2007, right? 2007, that was a crazy good year. You had Halo 3, Mass Effect, the Orange Box,
Fable,
Crackdown.
Fable next year.
Not Fable was 2008. Crackdown. You had Super Mario Galaxy. You had these
COD 4, or was that
COD 4? Yeah, COD 4. These huge games, and they all that was the best year.
They were all good. They weren't just the name of the game. They all came out and they were all quality.
Yeah. So. Yeah, well, we'll see. This year doesn't look like it's going to be that way, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We have a lot of different games too. A lot of those ones are is sci-fi and shooting and stuff. We have a lot of weird strategies and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's cool.
But let's start off running down the entire list of the conferences like we did before the conference. We actually got a lot of good predictions in there.
Yeah.
Just random stuff. I just had the Dishonored thing, and that showed up.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We even had that big thing about, it's fuck Last Guardian, that's not showing up, and then it showed up, so.
Yeah.
We kind of hit a lot of it on the head, but Fallout 4 is the very, very first thing that because Bethesda was first the day before, and it was kind of crazy because it's probably the best game, or the best shown game, that got the... no one was talking shit about Fallout 4, because Fallout 4 is at every conference. It was just all over the show.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
It looks great.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
I'm speechless.
Definitely. Probably the most speechless thing about it is November 10th.
Yeah, no, but I mean that's the Fallout MO. You know, they announced it and it's out that year, and that's awesome.
That's how you do it.
Seriously.
I mean, like, they've been quiet about it just until now because they've been working on it, obviously. So
it looks pretty cool. I hope there isn't like feature creep. You know, I hope that it still retains its Fallout core and it has a lot of quests, and I hope that, you know, the whole settlement thing looks cool. But to me, what Fallout's all about is like exploring a world, you know, and kind of influencing it. And I guess, you know, making a set little place is part of that, but I just hope like the quests and stuff, you know, measure up to previous entries. And honestly, I'm kind of worried about it being like too big, but I don't know. Like there are some, like The Witcher 3, we were talking about this. Witcher 3 was huge, like a little, there was just a little too much. And it like,
there's just no focus, or you don't remember anything.
Yeah. Whereas Fallout New Vegas, like I know that map like the back of my hand. Like that, I mean, I know all those vaults. I know, you know, I could tell you
The
about
stories behind the vaults.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, the characters stick out, even though even if they're not like, if there isn't great characterization, it's just like interesting people at all these places.
And it's coming out for Xbox One, PS4, and PC.
apparently, Xbox One version comes with Fallout 3 too.
Oh, that's cool.
And Xbox One, I mean PC will of course have mods, but Xbox One will also have mods going forward, like confirmed like mods. And then PS4, Sony, they said something about,
Hopefully,
they said the word mods and Fallout and something. That means that they didn't want to get like kicked to the side when that popped up. So that'd be cool. We haven't really seen mods on consoles. There's been talk about Minecraft and stuff.
Unreal Tournament 3, when it came out in 2007 on PS3, had mods. You could like snowboard in that game.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Is that the game that also has like the grapple hook or whatever?
Unreal
like on
Tournament?
PC?
Oh, I don't know.
I know there's a ton of like mods for a lot of those, like Unreal Tournament and Quake and all this kind of stuff. They also have custom weapons along with the bases.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, they have like the base weapon, and then you kind of move around it however you want. I feel like New Vegas custom mod stuff, it was just kind of you found it and then you put it on the gun, and only like a couple guns had it.
Yeah.
But this one seems like it could be...
Same like with New Vegas,
funny.
They're kind of trying to test out how they could work out customs, and with 4, they're really pushing it and trying to make an impact.
I hope they don't. You know, I hope there are still unique weapons, because that's one of my favorite things in a Fallout game is like to find. I remember, you know, getting the Gobi campaign rifle in Fallout New Vegas. Like
was that
awesome
golden sniper thing?
It has like desert camo, yeah, and it, you know, it's like a very cool looking sniper rifle. It's cool. Or like finding the All American, which is this like assault rifle. You know, stuff like that. I hope it doesn't just get down to unique components. Like, oh, it's a unique, you know, it's a unique magazine. It's like, well, I don't really want that. I would like to have like this weird weapon. But you know, you win some, you lose some, I guess.
I mean, if the player can also have that, I hope that the enemies have more variety.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Because it'd be kind of weird to have the player can have these millions of different combinations, and then the enemies all have a lever action rifle with no attachments, or a laser pistol with nothing on it.
That'd be really, really cool, yeah.
Is that it for Fallout 4, or does anyone have any crazy... Oh, the suit? You have
suit, yeah, the power suits are pretty cool. We'll see how they're implemented. I hope there isn't some sort of like battery thing in there. It's like, okay, you're all out.
It looked like it had like a separate health bar, and it can take on death claws now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I think it looks neat. You see the jetpack that you can have with it? That's pretty neat. I think that's pretty cool, and it kind of adds to the immersion, like the whole getting into the suit thing.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of like Titanfall. Like that's one of my favorite little details of Titanfall is how you get in. And I don't know, I think it's cool.
Yeah, and I feel like just like the first person stuff, they're going for more like fluid animations and stuff, and the same with the third person. Like third person in any of the Fallout games, it's just like some dude like super stiff, but it looks a little bit more fluid. But next is Dishonored 2. They didn't show any gameplay, and it has a 2016 release date, and it's coming out for Xbox One, PS4, PC. Nothing much to really note on. There's a game coming out, I guess.
It exists.
They showed like robots and some powers, like some fine stuff.
It looks,
It's a game.
it's a game.
Okay. So
Did you play Dishonored?
yeah, the first Dishonored.
You like it?
Yeah, that game didn't really look. Dishonored 2 didn't really. There wasn't much like, oh, that's what this is. It's just
Yeah.
like I can easily see where they can transition to more powers, more stealth this way. So okay, that's cool. Doom.
I didn't really like it. I was surprised. I was kind of excited for this after Wolfenstein: New Order.
What made you change your mind?
Wasn't very fast. It was really, really slow.
I feel like it showed really poorly.
Yeah.
Just with like the level customization
Oh, that
stuff.
was cool.
Like I feel like you should definitely show that, but maybe at like an interview or something, or like
I guess
off of the main stage.
The thing that and the multiplayer looked neat. That it was like the single player that I was not really like. I don't know. It didn't. I don't know. It looked
Generic.
Yeah.
I feel like
It looked
every
really
other game's
generic.
taken from Doom now,
Yeah.
and now it's all like this isn't unique anymore.
Well, if you play the original Doom, it is very. It's its own thing. But this, I don't know. The kind of sci-fi environments and. Okay, there's one thing that I hate in new games, and that's like. People, because they have, the new systems have better GPUs. Oh, look, we can do this sparks effect. That those swirly sparks are in every game, and they they look like they were copy and pasted, and it looks terrible. Those are filthy ugly. I hate that. It's bad art. I don't.
Yeah,
like
I thought
that.
Visually, you were talking about Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously, just the mechanics of the game are completely different, but it still retains a. I don't know, like you can definitely see similarities like within like enemies and stuff like that. It's like overall like feeling. I mean, they kind of played it a little bit more campy. It felt like it was really like too serious to the point where it's all like, is this kind of like making fun of itself? But I feel like with those old arcade games, you kind of have to pull at something else besides just remaking it now.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how Doom like it looks slow. It looks really scripted, and I don't know, like the New Order, that was a fun game, man. That was a really fun game. I hope Doom turns out all right. It probably won't like blow people's minds, but I bet fans will like it.
And it's 2016, so there's still time for them to show something that's like wow.
Yeah.
The last game from the Bethesda conference that we're going to talk about is Fallout Shelter. It came out that second, or they had the right now thing, and all of a sudden everyone in the conference has their phone out. It's like, oh, shit. And that comes out for Android on the 13th of August.
Oh, that's right.
It's only out for iOS right now.
So what's so special about the Fallout Shelter app?
It's pretty fun.
Fallout 4 is coming out, and it's a Fallout thing.
Okay.
It's pretty fun.
So you download it.
You ever play Tiny Tower?
No.
It's like that, but way deeper.
Yeah, and it has like all the quirks and stuff.
Yeah, it's like Fallout. It's like the art is Fallout. The people are kind of Fallout-y, and it's got like
it caps
the universe
off pretty fast.
Yeah. I played it on my girlfriend's phone.
Wait. So it is a game because it's not like one of those like apps.
Me, sir.
No. I thought it would be like one of those apps where it's like
it is an app.
No. Explain. Like when you get a game, it's like download this app for special.
No. It's not like that.
It's an actual game.
Yeah, it's an actual
okay.
game.
Okay. I thought it was like a bonus app for Fallout 4 when it comes.
No, it's not a companion app.
Okay. Yeah, companion app. There we go.
It's like you're building towards stuff and just kind of getting bigger, and then you can send people off on quests, and you get raided, and people have jobs and stuff, and happiness levels, kind of like Sim. Like people get pissed and hungry and whatnot.
How much is it? Or is it free?
It's free.
Oh.
In-game purchases. They just said like a week ago that they made $5 million from it. Like, there's no ads. It's just all in-app purchases.
And like, it's not even like a necessary thing. You can easily play without.
Yeah, like it's really unnecessary. Like, I wonder if all those people that bought that stuff were just wondering like, what's this do?
Yeah.
Because you literally get the stuff that you get from the in-app purchases fairly frequently in the game, like easily. So. good for them.
That's the way to do it.
Bethesda's a great dev and all that stuff, so
They seem to be going strong.
make money. That's good. Microsoft was next. Let's talk about overall, because Bethesda was a little bit different. It didn't. It felt like they were showing us their games and not showing us like teases and stuff. Like
Yeah.
it felt like, oh, here's a game. Let's look at what the game is. Except for Dishonored, which was a little bit different. But like Microsoft and Sony, it was really much trailers and names and title cards and all this stuff. So what do you guys feel about Microsoft as a whole?
I thought Microsoft was their conference was the strongest of the three consoles. I still think Bethesda's was. Bethesda, like, you can't beat. But like this year, Bethesda was just like impossible to beat. But I don't know. I think backwards compatibility was a major coup. Like that's awesome.
I felt like just software games wise, I felt like Microsoft was probably the strongest out of any conference. You had the new controller.
Oh yeah.
You had the Valve VR and HoloLens.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about
And
that.
you had
HoloLens
backward
was
compatibility.
nuts.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a lot of
That's definitely
like not just like they had games, but they didn't just have games.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything like all that stuff was looking really good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like Netflix or this TV streaming thing.
TV,
every
sports,
console
Call of
has now.
Duty.
Like it was stuff that gamers would actually be interested in,
Yeah,
and it was especially that backward compatibility thing.
yeah.
Like you should have seen like just like feeds of like Sony and stuff. It's like we don't need that. It's like I'm Xbox 360 to PS4, and it's all like they're just reselling me all their games anyway. So
But they're remastered.
yeah, they're remastered. Great. Fucking Last of Us HD's loading times are fucking abysmal. Whatever. Okay, games. Halo 5 Guardians.
I don't know, man.
Under notes, I have Halo 4.
Yeah, it looks like Halo 4. I don't know.
It really does.
I watched like a one of those like making of things they're doing. It was like it just I'm like kind of
I mean,
nah.
the graphics should look better, but if the game is solid, I wouldn't be too upset.
Okay, so they have this whole thing where you have like basically perpetual co-op. Like no matter what you're playing, you have like 4 people with you. I think that's
I'm
stupid.
even wary of
I think
that,
that's
like, off the
I
bat.
had no idea
What?
about that.
343 with the Master Chief thing, like
I thought that's
online
like,
and co-op, that was a big problem for them.
Yeah, they're just like we're gonna fix that in Halo 5. I hope they say with their word on
you
that.
have like AI, so they're like AI soldiers. You can order them around and stuff. It's kind of like Years of War.
Like Drivatars, Spartanatars. They have like yeah, because Master Chief now has more Spartans. He even has the Bucky from ODST.
Buck. Buck's from.
Yeah, Buck's in it.
I was saying Bucky from Captain America. No, but Buck from ODST is now a Spartan,
Yeah,
and now
something
he's
like
hanging
that.
out with Master Chief. Or
I don't
there's
know.
like 2 different teams of
Yeah,
Spartans.
exactly. 2
and
different
they-
teams of 4. It's like I don't know. I think that looks stupid. Like some of the coolest Halo moments come from you just being alone. Like
Yeah, it's kind of part of it. Like, or you have
That's
the
the whole
Arbiter, or the
Yeah.
Arbiter's alone.
yeah, no, it's like if you want to do co-op, it's okay if it's shoehorned. Who cares? Like it's okay if it's like it's very clearly supposed to be for like 1 player,
Yeah.
but you're 4 people. That's fine. It's fun. It doesn't. You don't need to have like it be cohesive. I'd rather have a cohesive single player.
Yeah, and I feel like
not
even
this-
the Arbiter and Master Chief kind of work well, because Master Chief is like this hella quiet dude, and the Arbiter like respects his power
Yeah,
because he's like a big badass alien.
yeah.
But with all these Spartans, like they're kind of
Yeah.
like show off ish, or like
They've got this stupid armor
they have
and
like
all
this
their
badass like mojo to them that makes them like children's like
Yeah.
cartoon characters kind of feeling.
yeah.
I mean, they even fucked up the title, Halo 5 Guardians. It's like
Does
it's
that
like dude,
mean?
cut Guardians off. It's like, are we gonna have Halo 5 something else? It's like, no, we're not.
This ain't Capcom.
We're gonna
Halo
have
1, 2, 3. Oh,
Halo 5
1
2
was
Electric
combat,
Boogaloo.
I mean, like the whole
I'd
point
buy
of
that.
Halo was like you're the last of your kind and you're a badass, but now like
Yeah,
there's
this
everyone.
is yeah.
There's more.
it
There's
looks
more of
silly.
you.
I get where that people's need for wanting to be a Spartan and customization and all that shit comes from.
I hate that. I hate that so
well,
much.
I understand why like
Well, yeah, but I
dumb
hate that.
weebs want to do it, but
I hate that stuff. It's so dumb. Like
they also, I feel like they don't show Halo the way, like Bungie, for however prolific and stuff they make everything feel, they're really good at presenting and making their product, no matter how quality it might be, making it seem
yeah,
Really
bigger
good.
than it is.
Destiny. Destiny.
Halo
that.
5, Yeah, Halo 5 just kind of came out and was there.
I do like they have this mode where it's like 24-player multiplayer, and it's kind of got a MOBA feel. Like you have like AI.
Oh, like Titanfall kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought that was a great addition to Titanfall.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that too, because it even if you're bad at the game, you can still kill stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that. See, that's how you appeal to more people. You put like 4 Spartans in your stupid campaign. Like, God, it's the dumbest. Or like, oh, here's your stupid armor. Here, everything's blocks. No, I like just like, can you focus on fundamentals and not the stupid aesthetics? I don't know. Like,
they have like some new vehicles in there and stuff.
Yeah, they're not great. I would rather have a Hornet.
That comes out October 20th.
Yeah.
So that's pretty soon.
Yeah, that's pretty soon.
Was that all we got for Halo 5?
Yeah.
Does anyone know what Recore is?
Recore is
I made sure that I watched like every trailer.
That's
and
like
shit
the
for
Metroid
this.
one. That's like by the Metroid developers, right?
It's a new
Metroid
IP.
Metroid Prime, yeah.
And there is Microsoft does have correlation with them. They've helped out with Halo before.
Really?
Yeah, that's why you see similarities between Metroid and Halo. Like early on, back when Nintendo actually gave a fuck about Metroid.
No way.
Like Metroid got shoehorned in multiplayer and stuff, and then like even the looks of the games.
Wow.
Like they take from each other.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it was X. Who made the Metroids? Not Retro. It's
I don't know.
It's like
I would think
Japanese dude, right?
Yeah, like they broke off and they went and worked on Halo and they've just kind of stuck there. And I guess Recore is now you have like an orb or some shit. And no gameplay was shown off for it.
We'll see what happens.
It's a new IP, so
yeah, we'll see.
It's coming out June 2016. Sort of specific, I guess.
Yeah,
so that's good. Forza Motorsport 6
looks very good. I'm a Forza fan. Forza 5, I liked Forza 4 a ton. Like I
had Forza 4.
I played Forza 4. Like, remember when we did Prius racing on?
You can do
they also
Prius
had
racing.
Soccer from there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's soccer.
And then they had the drag races and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. Forza 6 looks really, really good. It has night racing finally. It has like, cool cars, lots of them. It looks fine.
It's a car game.
It's a car racing game.
I feel like every conference you have a car game, and you're like, did I see that one already? But I mean, you only need one, I guess. Like,
yeah.
A lot of them are exclusive too. It's really strange. It comes out September 15th.
Wow, that's soon.
Yeah, really soon. And these last 3 games have all been exclusive to Xbox One, just to make note. Then they showed off Dark Souls 3. I've played all the Dark Souls. I haven't beaten Bloodborne, but I beat Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2. They didn't show off any gameplay.
It'll be good.
You don't even really need a trailer. You just have to say Dark Souls.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good. It's like none of this means anything. It's like I'm gonna learn the story through fucking weapon details or whatever. But it is important to note Bloodborne was a PS4 exclusive, and Dark Souls is coming out for Xbox One and PC and PS4. 2016 release date. It's gonna be good. Bloodborne actually sold really well.
Yeah.
Even being exclusive, so it's insane for me to think that like Dark Souls was so niche it felt.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, this game's too hard, and now it's such a hardcore following. I think it's good for gaming to have difficult games. And then they showed off The Division, which is 2016.
That looks awful.
They showed it off. I have notes on here. I think it's at the bottom. Doors still closed when you walk.
Oh, I said that the graphics were, like that game was like not gonna be good, and they got a downgrade this year.
Isn't it kind of funny that as E3s go on,
they get worse and
looks
worse. That's what happened to Watch Dogs. Like this is
Watch Dogs was a swindle though. I feel like, does Ubisoft get 2 tries at that? Can they fuck over people twice?
Probably. They'll just spend a lot of marketing and then
suckers buy anything. I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I hope it doesn't sell. I hope it doesn't. I hope they like Ubisoft cleans up their act. Like
I hope that the game's good, or if the game's not good, that it doesn't sell. Like you don't want them to fuck up, but I mean you kind of want them. I kind of do.
Maybe
I kind of
after
do.
Watch Dogs they did
straight up. I kind of do though.
Okay, fuck. We're not talking about Division. Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, whatever.
It's coming out for Xbox One and 360.
That's a first.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard like 360.
I didn't know.
It's coming out this year. No date.
Yeah. It's Tomb Raider.
I feel like the trailer for Xbox, for the Microsoft conference at least, because this also showed at Square Enix, I feel like it was really long. Like they just showed off like the beginning of Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah,
for some reason.
Yeah.
And then after that, they had like 30 seconds of cutting from all these different areas. I'm like, that looks awesome. It's like, why didn't you show that?
Yeah.
It's like I had to sit through all this boring shit. I'm like, that happens in every Tomb Raider game where it's just this kind of slow, like, we're going and everything fucks up. It's like, just show the, like, badass, like, scenery and shit. Like, don't show me the slow
Did you ever play the other one that was like the recent revival?
I have the PS4 HD remake.
Is it good? Because I've been hearing a lot of general positive feedback.
Third-person shooter.
It's a third-person. Okay, there you go.
It's a third-person shooter where I feel like the third-person shooting is weak, which I'm fine with climbing and stuff and fighting animals. That's awesome. If you're gonna make me shoot stuff, it's like, and if you make me shoot it a lot, it's like, don't have it be bad.
It's like Uncharted. Like the best parts are the puzzles and stuff.
Yeah, puzzles and climbing and that badass COD moment where you're hanging out of a cargo fucking plane and grabbing a rope. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Shooting minorities.
Yeah, that's just
is with bad whatever. Rare Replay was next. This one was interesting.
Oh yeah, that looks great. $30 for like for like 30 games.
And you have like the Nintendo 64
Yeah.
banjos. Like, you have the good banjos. Like, they didn't show off the good banjos during the trailer though. They showed off Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's like they didn't get the rights to the old shit. And then I looked it up.
It's crazy. They have like Battletoads in that. It's nuts.
Yeah, Battletoads recently in Shovel Knight for the Xbox One, exclusively to the Xbox One. There's a Battletoads section, which is kind of weird because Battletoads was never like a Microsoft thing, but they have that property now, so they put that in. Same with PS4 got Kratos, so I guess Xbox One's making a big push for Battletoads.
I guess.
It's a quality game. Side scrolling.
Have you played it?
I've played the original Battletoads.
Jesus, it's so hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard as fuck. Well, the main gameplay's fine, and then you have like these weird swinging sections and these weird like water sliding sections.
Okay.
That's the hard shit. Anything else to talk about in there? There's like Viva Pinata in there.
Whatever.
Some-
It looks
Pinata?
good. Yeah, it has like all the rare games.
It's coming out. Actually, it's coming out in like 5 days.
Damn.
What's that? August 4th.
That's less than 5 days.
Yeah, it's really soon. Go buy that. That's Xbox One exclusive. Next game is Sea of Thieves.
Oh, that looked neat.
MMO pirate thing. If
Yeah.
fresher memories.
It didn't wow me, but I mean,
Yeah,
like
it looks neat.
Yeah, it looks neat. It's not
It seems like a thing
oh.
that can be really fun if you can get into it.
Yeah, exactly. If you have some friends in there, yeah.
I think that's what I want to see them more on consoles, is getting into like that PC market of
Yes.
games that you would never see or never work on console.
Yes.
It's also coming to PC. I wonder if it'll be cross-platform.
That'd be interesting.
That wouldn't be difficult to do for like an MMO type thing.
We'll see.
We could see that.
2016 is that slated release date. And then the last game we're going to talk about is Gears of War 4. Xbox One exclusive, coming out December 2016. So whenever you see December and it's like a year out, you might think this could get pushed because it's so far that no one is really anticipating it yet. Basically, it was 15 minutes of two people that we don't know going through the darkness and trying to find Shrek.
I was not. I've
Shrek?
played all the Gears games.
Shrek was running around on the roof, and
I thought that was a joke on your notes at first.
it's not actually Shrek.
Okay. No, because I'm just saying.
Really honestly think that it's Shrek?
Do you know how much it would cost to get Shrek in this game?
I put Shrek because it's not, because the Lambent or whatever, they're dead, right? Like, they're done?
Well, it looks like it's. I don't know. I wasn't
It's not a
wowed by this.
prequel, right?
No, it looks like it's a full sequel.
And they died in the third one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It looks like, I don't. Maybe it'd be kind of cool if they did it'd be kind of cool if this game just turned into Dark Souls with guns. That would be kind of out there.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, right. But I don't think that's what it is.
I mean, you have the rolling,
Yeah.
and you have damage output, so you're halfway there.
Yeah.
You just need,
A very heavy inventory system.
yeah,
I mean, it has difficulty.
all you need is
insane.
vague story and quests. And
Uh-oh,
you'll have
that's impossible. Gears of War has a very cemented lore. That's
And then Marcus found the chest-high walls, and he knew it's time to fuck shit up. They also showed off Fallout 4, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, and Rainbow Six Siege, but we're going to talk about those during kind of their main conference shows. So.
Yeah.
And we already talked about Fallout 4.
Anything else on the controller? The controller VR, whatever. The controller is like over $100 or
150.
yeah.
It's expensive,
Jeez.
but apparently it feels premium. I mean, not the kind of thing I buy, but
It's like
there's a market.
esports now, and
Yeah.
it has those.
Like those, they have like these switches on the bottom or whatever.
They have it's like these really gross like plastic cradles that you put over your
Yes,
controllers,
I've seen those.
and it's like for COD like trick shots and stuff.
Yeah.
And you see these people use it, and it's like that's disgusting. It's like a fucking insect that you're holding. But it still looks cool. It comes built in with the headphone, like any headphone can get plugged
Nice.
in. That's for PS4. That's actually I do that all the time. Like,
Yeah,
that's how I game now.
Yeah.
Like if I don't care about the game, like no volume. If I care about the story, it's like headphones on.
Nice.
Because it's really like you can just plug in anything, and the microphones automatically pick up. It's quality. Want to talk about the Minecraft thing? That seemed like a big deal.
Oh, the HoloLens thing? Yep, that was sick. HoloLens won't be a consumer thing, though. It's going to be, like, pretty much just for enterprise, and, you know, like, companies.
Yeah, when bigwigs want to play Minecraft.
Exactly, but...
Check out my kid's Minecraft world.
But we'll see, we'll see soon, like, not soon, but in the next few years, HoloLens will probably get a commercial, you know, a commercial release. Not next year, I don't think. Maybe not even the year after. But it's gonna be, you know, for companies. But once it's here, like, it's gonna be cool, I think.
I'm really curious how this changes people's living room arrangements. Like when the Wii came out, you move the coffee table out.
Oh, yeah.
You push the sofas back. This you need like you can't just have like shit on your desk or whatever.
Well, I could probably project over that, right?
Or like on the walls or whatever. Like
yeah.
it's interesting. I like that shit where technology that changes how people operate in like their house. Like that'd be funny to see.
Yeah. Well, I think Valve VR is gonna have a bigger impact on that because you need like a big space that you can walk around in.
Yeah, and Microsoft is having some partnership with Valve VR.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that you have Valve and you have Sony making their stuff and Nintendo's doing amiibos.
No, it's crazy that it's crazy because it seems like Microsoft wants to get into everyone's VR business because they've partnered with Oculus to, you know, bundle the Xbox One controller with Oculus Rift. They're talking to Valve and they're buddies now, and they have HoloLens, so they're really banking on this stuff.
Yeah, and I feel like it's also like you want to get in early with this stuff.
Definitely.
Like it's all like if this thing takes off, it's like you want to be there like before it gets expensive. So
yeah,
smart on them for doing all that. I think it was kind of funny. The conference, like the stream, it was fine. Like you're just watching like the cool shit. But I want to imagine like everyone in like the conference like just looking at some dude like walking around a table and just like nothing there. It's like what the fuck. But yeah, technology.